A 10-ton, 27-foot-long whale, Tony, washed up on the beach at Ocean City over the weekend. The young female washed ashore Saturday.
Dead?
It was dead.
Okay.
It apparently had died at sea, where humpbacks are frequently spotted this time of year. Donna Abbott is the communications manager for OC. She says that for a whale to turn up on the beachfront in Ocean City is not a frequent occurrence.
Take them right to Catchers, don't they?
It has happened.
Is that the name of the bar,
Catchers,
Catchers?
that's right.
Isn't that a bar in Ocean City, Catchers?
I do more of my beaching in Rehoboth and in Bethany.
Well, I just think
down
Catchers
there
is
by
a
the
bar
shore.
that they could just just take that whale in there and prop it up.
Chop it up.
The communications manager, Miss Abbott, said that the whale showed signs of being struck by a ship.
Really?
There had been internal bleeding.
That's
Tissue
sad.
samples were to be sent for the study to determine cause of death.
In one
But
of
it is
those
dead.
horrifying movies, like Reno 9/11 or something like that, in one of them there's a giant whale beached in Miami or someplace, and they all sort of try to move the whale, but they collapse and fall into the whale, breaking the whale's skin and getting whale schmutz all over themselves. And it's funny in its own strange way. Here's a haiku from Shad. The humans fight back. Revenge, a dish best served cold. Payback for SeaWorld. I like that.
Tony, we told you about the 31-foot whale that washed up on the shore last week down in Ocean City. Dead, apparently the victim of a ship collision.
Right.
Well, another one washed up a few miles north on the Delaware shore.
His old lover?
This one, 40 feet in length.
Wow. When did this happen?
Over the weekend.
Where? What beach?
South Bethany.
I was in Rehoboth.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
Well, I should have been able to smell it. It's only 12 miles.
It was a dead carcass that washed up. No word on how it
40
was killed.
feet?
40 feet in length. No word on how it was killed, but there was a report earlier in the week from a ship which radioed in a near collision with a whale just a few miles offshore. Don't know if it's that whale.
That whale's now dead.
But this is migrating season for whales, which is
Where
why...
are they moving?
Well, they feed up north and they swim south to mate in warmer waters. Where
This
it's
is
more
this is the terrible tragedy. This is the Romeo and Juliet of whales, possibly.
This could have been the.
He got rejected on the dance floor.
Right.
Who hadn't had that feeling?
Don't you think, though? Do you think this could be the Romeo and
walk back
Juliet
to
of
your
whales?
Absolutely.
How do they get it
no.
off the beach? Do they
Slowly?
They bring in
Piece by
a
piece.
truck and they tie
What do you mean
it up.
truck?
and they,
Like a Ford 150?
Yeah, Ford Explorer
I don't think
150.
so. It's 40 feet long.
and
They
they
can pull
tie it-
anything. Haven't
they
you seen
tie
the
it and pull
commercials?
it.
They're not pulling it through the sand. They're not pulling it through the dunes. No, there's no chance. There's zero chance that could happen.
Got a pretty good rear
I think you have to
suspension.
bring in. I think you have to bring in people with chainsaws.
Ooh.
Well, how else are you
No.
going to do it?
The one down in OC was yanked by a big truck. Maybe
Was it
a-
40 feet?
It was 31 feet. I don't think the 9-foot difference makes that. It's a big difference. All right, it's 25% difference
Why don't you
almost.
just push it back out in the water? You know,
Because
No,
it's
you
dead.
can't.
You can't push it back in the
God,
water. It's
you
going to
gotta
come
get-
washing back
and
up.
you can't leave it on the beach either.
Especially not during tourist season.
No, not a great idea.
sure
but I
hope-
think that they did.
This
I
is
think
in
they-
Bethany?
South
Over the weekend it
Bethany.
was in Bethany.
So then next week it's Rehoboth as they go
they're
further
moving
north?
Ah.
They're moving north.
Yeah.
Hope that guy has a lot of quarters on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
From Phil Yabbitt in Arlington. All this beached whale talk reminds me of a video shot in 1970 of how the brightest minds in a town in Oregon tried to move a 45-foot sperm whale carcass by using a half-ton of dynamite to blast it into smaller pieces so seagulls could chow down. The video shows a large crowd gathered on the beach waiting for the show, a large boom, and then the sound of whale guts raining down on the spectators. The incident is immortalized at the website theexplodingwhale.com, complete with a great quote from a local news reporter. The blast blasted blubber beyond all believable bounds. I'd also like to mention a story about another whale that actually spontaneously exploded while being transported on a flatbed truck on a busy city street in Taiwan in 2004. All you need to do is go to the Google machine and type exploding whale.